welcome back once again to CARPQuest. For this session we are going to do something very special for many reasons. First of all, after years of COVID and pandemic and many situations all over Europe, it's finally possible, of course, to have some more safe and normal journey and traveling across Europe. It's a special session because finally, after many years that I was missing this country, I was finally able to find a good excuse, let's say, to come back here. Where we are in France. We are going to fish on a Cabanac Trophy competition, which is something also special for me, that I never had participation on a competition like this. I'm going to meet some good friends from France, and of course, which is something very interesting for me, is that I'm going to fish a venue that it was on my wish list for many years now. It's the river lot. Here we are on Cabanac, as I said, on a stretch of the river, which is a barrage. So it's like a big, long and very long lake. I'm already familiar with venues like this, but since it's something new, of course, it's a new challenge also for me. Now I'm going to wait for my teammate, Nicolas, who will just arrive later in the afternoon, and then together we will have a look a little bit on the lake. He's already he's been fishing already here in the past year, so he knows more or less also about the structure of the lake and so on. And then eventually we'll just wait also for tomorrow for the opening of this the celebration of the competition, where we will have some fun, some food, some party on, and then it will start the real fishing. But now, yeah, this is my arrival, so I'm very curious to see a little bit of the lake, the landscapes in front of me, because it's really beautiful. And so here we are. This new CARPQuest film, it's starting on a different way. First of all, because I'm on a different venue, on a different country actually. We landed in France, and I'm fishing on a different strategy, let's say, because we are competing for this competition in Cabanac, and most of all I have finally the pleasure to meet a friend from the team Daiwa France. Here we are with Nicolas. Thank you very much for hosting in this very beautiful lake, and wow, let me say, this is also very interesting and motivating, because I never really take place on a competition, and doing it for my very first time for carp fishing on a very special lake like this one, it's I can say an honor and a privilege. And yeah, I know that this lake has a quite interesting story behind about because it's very long dated lake, and with a lot of story of big fishes and so on. But I'm pretty sure that you can tell us all much more about the story of the lake and some interesting stuff.
Oui, Salvo, je vais essayer de faire court parce que l'histoire du lac elle est longue. Et en fait, ce lac-là, c'est un des plus fameux lacs de pêche en France, hein, avec le Salagou, Saint-Cassien, Uno. Et ce lac, il avait la réputation d'avoir les plus grosses communes sauvages de France, avec des poissons de 20, 25, 30 kilos. Et il y a une vingtaine d'années, c'était des très gros poissons.
Wow, yeah, big fishes.
Voilà, ça a changé. On est maintenant sur un lac où il y a un cheptel qui est plus important, il y a plus de poissons. On est sur une moyenne de poids qui est maintenant autour des 12 kilos. Mais par contre, il a la capacité de produire de nouveau des gros spécimens. Il y a des poissons qui atteignent les 20-25 kilos déjà, mais il va certainement reproduire d'autres gros poissons. Parce qu'il y a de la pêche, donc les gens mettent des appâts à l'eau et nourrissent les carpes. Et il y a aussi beaucoup de nourriture naturelle. Voilà, avec une souche de poissons qui peut grossir. Il y a aussi pas mal de belles miroirs à travers les communes qui sont de futurs spécimens. là pour le lac. Et pour la petite histoire, moi j'ai réalisé une vidéo ici, ma première vidéo de pêche avec Vidéotel, c'était en 2001 et déjà le lac était déjà rempli de pêcheurs parce qu'il était très prisé par le monde de la pêche à la carpe.
Wow.
Voilà.
Lovely, lovely.
Et là aujourd'hui on fait le trophée Cabanac et c'est une compétition qui est elle aussi très célèbre comme le lac puisqu'elle existe depuis plus de 20 ans en fait. Et elle réunit entre 50 et 55 équipes autour du lac. Et c'est un gros événement en France. Et on a l'occasion de pêcher un peu comme si on était en session, sans contrainte. On peut utiliser le bateau, on peut déposer les lignes, pêcher, amorcer. Et j'espère que tu vas bien t'amuser pendant cet événement-là qui j'espère va nous permettre de découvrir les carpes de Cabanac.
Yeah.
Peut-être prendre ta première carpe du Cabanac.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Really looking forward to catch my very first carp from this stunning venue. So yeah, let's see now how it goes. This is our first day, and yeah, totally fingers crossed. How you say to me in France?
Yes. Croisez les doigts.
Absolutely. First fish from the first day. It's basically during the sunset, and we had a very strong wind all day. Probably a big storm was all around us, and yeah, Nicolas is just replacing his rods because he wanted to be on a different spot for the night. And here I'm fighting with the first carp. I'm fishing on a long distance, but the lake is getting lower level, so my boat gets stuck here in the stones and I couldn't manage to be in time enough to jump on it. So I'm fighting the fish from here. He's almost here, so okay. To do a quick job of
put that in the sling.
Yeah, just put the fish in the sling, and then I'm going to drop the rigs again.
Yes.
Before the night.
Before the night. So we had another run on my rod, but this time Nicolas went to fight this fish from the boat. So yeah, let's see what he's going to reveal this new run.
we had a lot of rain in the night, really a lot. And now finally the sun is shining again. Also the water level of the lake is getting lower, about good half meter lower comparing to what was yesterday. And yeah, it's good sign that still fishing is biting again on the same spot where I got the first fish. That now we are waiting for the George to come and take measurement and weight of the fish. Now yeah, let's just wait for Nicolas to land this one.
Just
behind there? Okay. Okay.
yes.
So I didn't tell you. This time I wanted to try 2 bottom bait.
Yes.
No pop-up.
Good.
Yeah, because I thought that I see that carp arrived there hungry, so they want to eat faster.
To eat whole.
So I said, yeah, better try to use 2 like that.
Yes, good one.
Ils sont black, wow.
Chanter des coups dans la queue, elle est tellement longue aussi. C'est long, mais c'est cool.
Almost 12 kilos. Okay. 11 kilo 800. 1180, 800.
Merci.
With the results of the first 24 hours or so of the competition. 2 fishes after a very heavy rainstorm. I have to say that honestly I'm satisfied because it's my very first time fishing here. So my very first goal to achieve it was just to not blank. So step 1, I'm done. We are not blanking. Fishing lakes like this, it's always not easy, of course. Fishing it while a competition, it becomes much more harder. Of course, for many reasons, because you are not free to choose the position you want. One nice things that actually happened before the competition, before the start of the competition, is that we spent one entire day on the water together with Nicolas, that actually allow us to be in advance, to check and to be sure more or less how each position was showing in front of us. So basically, yeah, as I said, we spent one day, entire day, starting from downstream from the barriers, from the deeper part, and then slowly coming down adrift to take notes, to take pictures, and to evaluate what it will be the possibilities, the difficulties, and so on from each position. At the end, on the draw, we ended up on this 45, and yeah, we realized that it wasn't a very easy position, but thanks to the notes that Nicolas have taken, we knew more or less that we could agree to say yes, okay, we can pick up this position and face it, all the difficulties and the things that comes along with this. So Nicolas, basically, yeah, as I said, you take a lot of notes, we take photographies, pictures,
Yeah.
while we were on the lake, from downstream to the deeper area till upstream on the shallows, and then we ended up here. So basically, what do you think of the spot we have chosen, and basically the fact that you started fishing on the right side and me then on the left side?
C'est vrai que sur une compétition comme ça, le lac est grand, il y a beaucoup de postes, il y a 56 postes. Donc il y a un gros travail de reconnaissance à faire avant pour qu'on sache en gros, sans avoir étudié chaque poste en détail, parce qu'on n'a pas suffisamment de temps, il faudrait passer 15 jours pour tout reconnaître parfaitement. Mais au moins se faire une idée des postes où on a des choses à faire au niveau de la pêche. Et c'est vrai que celui-là, quand on l'a tiré, c'était pas dans les bons postes, c'était pas non plus les mauvais postes. Contrairement à l'autre poste qu'on a tiré, parce qu'on tirait deux postes, hein, le 18 et le 45. Et moi, le 18, je l'avais vraiment mis dans les mauvais postes. Parce qu'il n'y a pas grand chose à pêcher, il y a un tout petit muret. Et aujourd'hui, il y a une équipe qui est sponsorisée dessus, qui fait la compétition depuis des années. Et ils ont fait un seul poisson depuis le départ sur ce poste-là. Donc je pense qu'on ne s'est pas trompé en prenant le 45. Après, on voit aussi que du poste 40 jusqu'au poste 49, on est dans la deuxième partie du classement. C'est-à-dire qu'on n'est pas sur une zone où il se fait beaucoup de poissons. Yeah. Les zones où il se fait beaucoup de poissons, ben on les avait trouvées au départ, hein, c'est le barrage. Le barrage, même si on n'a pas la possibilité d'utiliser le bateau, c'est un secteur en pêche de nuit. Donc régulièrement, les poissons ont l'habitude de trouver à manger là-bas, ce que leur donnent les pêcheurs. Et c'est tous les ans, il y a toujours 1, 2, voire 3 postes dans le top 5, on va dire, de la compétition. Donc là, bon, sans surprise, il y a 3 postes au barrage qui tournent très fort. Et après, ben, le haut, le top, avec des postes qui, eux aussi, sont pêchés toute l'année avec beaucoup de poissons, souvent plus petits, mais beaucoup de poissons. Et avec des pêches intelligentes, discrètes, etc., on peut réussir à tenir des bancs de carpe importants et faire beaucoup de touches. Nous, ici, on a des poissons qui vont passer et il faut qu'on réussisse à les intercepter, en fait. Ou alors à essayer de les intéresser sur un amorçage comme on a fait à droite. Hein, moi c'est ce que j'ai fait, hein, sur la droite j'ai tenu un amorçage depuis le début. Pour l'instant il ne produit rien, mais pourquoi peut-être qu'il y a un moment, il y a des poissons qui vont s'arrêter là, rentrer et commencer à manger tout ce que j'aurais donné depuis le départ. Et là on pourrait peut-être faire plusieurs touches d'un coup. Après toi tu es parti sur la berge d'en face à pêcher au spot avec des points précis où tu as mis les appâts concentrés. Et c'est ce qui a marché dès le début, parce que tu as trouvé la bonne profondeur avec la présence des poissons, et ça a tout de suite matché. Maintenant, c'est en train de changer. On voit que là-bas, on a moins de touches, voire plus de touches. Ici, on n'a toujours rien. Donc là, hier, j'ai passé du temps à sonder vraiment bien la zone, parce qu'on a plein d'obstacles. On a des arbres entiers dans l'eau ici, là, là-bas, c'est un champ de mine. Donc il fallait trouver des zones à peu près propres, où on puisse pêcher, sans perdre tous les poissons qu'on déroule. Donc pour l'instant c'est bien, on n'a rien perdu dans les branches, tout ce qu'on a piqué on l'a sorti, donc ça c'est un bon point. Maintenant je vais essayer ce petit couloir là que j'ai trouvé hier entre les... En fait c'est l'arrivée d'eau qui rejoint le lit principal devant nous, et ça fait un joli poste. Il y a 17 mètres d'eau, donc c'est un peu... ça paraît profond. Mais je vais tester quand même une approche du bord sur ce poste-là, à essayer de faire un rappel régulier, descendre des appâts toute la journée, pour essayer de faire descendre des poissons au fond. Et peut-être aller les chercher un peu décollés avec le zig. Mais voilà où on en est, hein. Donc on se bataille comme on peut, hein, avec ce qu'on a.
Yeah,
c'est ça.
Yeah, we will see also if using different tactics like zig rigs and also changing spot according to this. So we abandon it for a while, let's say. We always keep one rod, both of us, in the shallower part from 6 to 7, 8 meters. And also it's good that you will try this option as well. Also regarding my spots, basically that I started fishing the same from 7 to 8 meters depth, just on a rock cliff, let's say, that it goes then very steep to the riverbed, which is about 20 meters, and it's where we catch already 2 fishes. But since then it's already 24 hours now, more or less, that we still have no more action, and this is due probably to many things, because again, there's a lot of pressure, many lines and baits in the water.
Yes.
And yeah, you never know. Also, the water level is going lower, so fish can move and drastically change direction where they go and so on. So probably there can be much more of the fishing going downstream in the deeper area, but still, every time we go out, we see on the sonar that actually there's still some fishes, which is totally carp, swimming around the spot. And also basically I just have moved my one rod, one on the 7 to 8 meters depth near some big rocks and obstacles, but not too close, of course, because I don't want to risk to lose any fish. And also I wanted to change one rod and put it in about 15-meter depth, because also I saw the fish not mid-water but also on the bottom of the lake. So I said, yeah, of course, why not? It's probably extreme depth to fish, but it's still worth to try to keep at least one rod, at least again for one day to 24 hours, so that we can have some daylight and also in the night to see what is going to happen. So yeah, now also I think we can probably enjoy the last day of sun, because we know that
tomorrow
it's going to be wet.
The rain.
Yeah,
Yes.
but also let's hope that we can be wet not only for the rain but also to be in the water with some fish.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. Let's see what happens.
Donc aujourd'hui, changement de tactique. On était sur une pêche au spot et puis ça rentre pas là de mon côté. Donc j'ai passé du temps à sonder hier pour bien localiser la zone. J'ai des arbres entiers à gauche là et à droite. Et entre les deux, j'ai un canal un peu plus profond qui est sans doute la petite rivière qui arrive sur notre droite là, qui passe ici. Et je vais amorcer sur cette zone là pour essayer de faire rentrer les poissons sur un amorçage que je vais faire aux bombes. Et en même temps, je vais tenter de pêcher aussi au zig, parce qu'on voit les poissons sauter régulièrement en surface. Et ça veut dire qu'ils ne sont pas au fond, les poissons, ils sont plutôt en haut. Alors la contrainte que je vais avoir, c'est comment je vais pêcher au zig dans 17 mètres d'eau. On va essayer de trouver une combine pour mettre les zigs plutôt assez haut. On va voir, on va réfléchir un peu. On seed, un mélange en fait des deux. Donc là j'envoie quelques bombes pour faire descendre des appâts. L'idée c'est d'essayer de faire descendre les poissons sur le coup. C'est des appâts qui sont lourds, qui sont assez denses, donc ils vont tomber. Il y a de l'huile qui va marquer toute la colonne d'eau. Et vu que les poissons ils passent pas loin, là on a des gros arbres, ils passent dessus, on les voit sauter régulièrement. L'idée c'est qu'ils arrivent sur le coup et qu'ils aient envie de descendre, mettre le nez en bas, puisque tous les appâts vont être au fond et vont dégager des huiles qui vont remonter vers la surface. Donc l'idée c'est ça, de ne pas commencer avec des choses trop fines, parce que les petites particules vont faire remonter les poissons, et je voudrais plutôt qu'ils aient tendance à descendre, pour pouvoir utiliser un zig moins long, d'aller chercher les poissons décollés, mais pas trop loin du fond, mettons quelque chose comme 5 mètres au-dessus du fond. Alors c'est un peu technique, mais on va essayer. De toute façon, il n'y a que comme ça qu'on arrivera à trouver, parce que pour l'instant, c'est pas ça. il va falloir tâtonner. Voilà, j'en mets juste 3 comme ça, et je vais mettre régulièrement des bombes pour faire un rappel, pour qu'il y ait régulièrement des appâts qui tombent sur la zone. Donc je mets seulement 3 bombes pour le moment, pour qu'il y ait régulièrement des appâts qui descendent sur le fond tout au long de la journée. Je vais essayer de faire ça toutes les heures, lancer quelques bombes pour inciter les poissons à descendre en bas.
Basically, we had a good start with 2 carp on my rods on the far banks, basically on the 6 to 7 meter depth. We had, after a lot of rain, we had the level of the lake still going lower in any case. So we have to reconsider how deep we're going to drop our baits. And this morning, actually, I wanted to try something different. I placed both my rods on the 10 to 12 meter depth, but I see that after many hours still nothing is changing. So I think it's best to move at least 1 rod to the safer area. What I mean, since I've got the 2 runs on the 7 to 8 meter depth, at least 1 rod I'm going to replace it again on this depth. So maybe I can have some more chances to keep on catching something, because at the moment it's very, very quiet, the situation, not even fish jumping, and yeah, it's not really the best situation. But yeah, we keep on trying. We still have many days ahead, and we keep on rolling. Okay, fingers crossed. We really need much more action and activities on the spots. We're having a lack of fish bites at all in the last 24 hours or so. I don't know if it's all related to angling pressure. Actually, just on the left and right side, upstream and downstream, we have, of course, much more, many other fishermen, and all of them, of course, they're throwing in the water a lot of lines and mostly a lot of bait. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. In any case, it's good that every time I go out with the boat, I still see in the eco sounder many carps, totally, and also predator just in front of me now. So Nicolas, we are laughing because a little bit of desperation, because we started good, I will say, but then many things changed from the weather conditions. The level of the lake is getting lower and so on, and then mostly, sadly, the lack of activity and runs. Now, basically, from this already 48 hours experience, we've seen that in the night we can have some activities, and in the day another one, according to different spots. I was always fishing basically on the opposite far banks, and you were fishing here in front of us, using also from today zig rigs to try to intercept some fish who are floating basically on midwater, something like that. And now, yeah, the sun is going down behind the mountain. The sunset basically is starting, and we're going to replace the rods to be ready for the night again. Yes. What you're gonna change also? Oh, you have a big, maybe a...
Yes, continue.
Fake alarm. So basically, what you're going to remove this zig rig, and then what you do?
Ouais, je vais le retirer, le zig rig, parce que dès que la nuit arrive, il fait noir, et les poissons, vu qu'ils le prennent à vue, dans le noir, ils ne voient plus grand chose comme nous, hein. Bon, après, je vais redescendre sur le fond, parce que j'ai quand même tout le temps balancé des appâts qui sont descendus en bas. J'ai pas mis de petites particules qui restent un peu en suspension, donc j'ai vraiment cherché à ce que les poissons finissent par descendre. Et on va voir cette nuit ce que ça va donner. Puis après, la ligne qui est là plus loin là-bas, je vais la rapprocher du bord, la mettre plus près que d'habitude.
You will keep on fishing, still baiting with boilies, or also particles or smaller bait, only boilies?
Non, la ligne là-bas, là, j'ai préparé des graines toastées. Donc c'est un mélange qui est super intéressant et je vais l'utiliser pour pêcher la bordure avec ça. Parce que c'est vrai que sur le lac, elles aiment beaucoup les graines.
Yeah.
Et là, c'est un mélange avec du lupin, des févroles, des pois, du blé, du maïs écrasé, aplati. C'est vraiment sympa.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so it's time to work again. Let's see if, before dark or even, why not? After dark, basically, we can be lucky enough to intercept at least 1 or 2 more carp.
Yes.
So that we can still feel, into the game.
Yes.
Let's see.
It's only the second day, Salvo.
So yeah, I know. It's we have still a lot of time in front of us. Everything can change in one night.
Ouais, il faut qu'on arrive à trouver les clés du poste. On a trouvé une, il faut trouver d'autres.
I hope so. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's work.
Donc c'est un mélange de graines qui est toasté et qui rend le mélange beaucoup plus digeste et facile à préparer, parce qu'en fait là il suffit de prendre le mélange de graines sec et de le mettre dans l'eau froide pendant 1 heure et c'est prêt à utiliser. Donc c'est vraiment super pratique et c'est très efficace. Les carpes adorent ça. Il y a du lupin, il y a de la févrole, il y a du maïs, des flocons de maïs écrasés, il y a du blé, il y a de l'orge, il y a vraiment un mélange intéressant. Il y a des pois aussi. C'est super intéressant à utiliser et c'est fabriqué juste à côté de chez moi, donc c'est pratique pour en avoir. Le seul toaster qu'il y a en France, il est chez moi. À la base, c'est un mélange qui sert à nourrir les vaches, parce que les vaches digèrent mieux elles aussi les graines quand elles sont toastées. Elles assimilent mieux les protéines. Alors donc on va faire un petit mélange de graines avec les bouillettes et puis je vais utiliser ça dans mon amorçage là pour ce soir. Je vais m'en mettre plus que ça. On va charger un peu. On va voir si ça déclenche quelque chose. Le but c'est que ça mette en activité aussi les brèmes, les gardons sur le coup pour que ça finisse par intéresser les carpes, à les faire rentrer sur le coup amorcé, quoi.
For the session, I'm using boilies 22mm of diameter, because in general I also try to fish with a double bottom bait, and also because we have seen the presence of crayfish, so in any case I will rather use bigger boilies, so to try to slow them down probably, but it's very difficult. And in alternative to this, I also tried already to put on my hair rig some tiger nuts, but then nothing happened for the previous night. So in any case, I will just prefer now to come back using boilies, probably risking to be shorter time in activity in the water, but probably I can have more chances to interact and to attract a carp. So yeah, let's go to prepare some more boilies to bait the area, and of course using always some attractive liquids that I've seen that at the beginning it was a winning choice, where I had 2 runs on the same spot basically. So let's try again. Also, one last thing that I noticed is finally the water level is increasing slowly once again, so maybe we can, I don't know, we can see that tonight the level water can be higher again, and probably this will make the fish moving towards our spots again. Let's see.
Là j'ai mis ma ligne plus près du bord que d'habitude, dans moins d'eau. On essaye depuis le début, à chaque nuit j'essaye différentes profondeurs. Pour l'instant j'ai rien vu. Par contre c'est la première fois ce soir que je vois un poisson monter près du bord, 5-6 mètres, à 5-6 mètres de la bordure. Bon, il y a déjà 2-3 mètres d'eau. Et là il y a une jolie souche là, que j'avais un peu amorcée aussi, et j'ai mis la ligne dessus. Pour ce soir, on va voir un peu ce que ça donne, en espérant que les poissons passent près du bord maintenant, et puis que ce soit la bonne profondeur pour la nuit. On cherche.
I have to say also that this evening finally probably is the first ever evening that is not pushing wind. So I think that yeah, both me and Nicolas are having the privilege to finally drop the bait with being more precise probably.
Yes!
Yeah!
Wow, what a long fight with this common carp. Wow, just after rain, wow, we almost lose the faith to be able to manage to land another one after days of nothing, and wow, this amazing common carp break the silence. Yoo-hoo! Basically, it just finished to rain. A very heavy shower, I have to say. And I was just out the van thinking like, okay, it just finished the rain. I can take some breath outside. And then I heard the receiver in my pocket screaming off like crazy. Like, whoa, really? I have a run? I can't believe it. managed to almost die to climb down the position here and immediately run on the boat to fight the fish, because there's many snags on the position. But it revealed to be successful, hopefully. Now basically, oh, careful. Oh, thank you. Now you have to be quick to put new baits on the rigs and go drop it again, because probably there's more fishes in there. While I was fighting the fish, I saw another carp jumping exactly on the spot, because previously I was feeding abundantly, I will say, almost a bucket of bait. So probably we can be lucky enough to hold the fish on the spot and maybe catch another one. We'll see. Now quickly preparing some more bait to put on the spot, and then we go. I have to be sure that I'm using also this, because really I think this is the key sometimes. So basically, okay, we managed to land another fish finally after good 3 days of nothing, where you have a fish, but unfortunately it come off.
One broke.
One broke.
One come off. Yeah.
And one come off. Yeah. So yeah, at the end, considering what was our first strategies, where to fish in the spots yesterday. To this morning, actually, I changed the idea and I said, okay, one rod, I'm going to totally choose another spot. And honestly, you know, it's always just put in there and try another chance. Using the Eco Sounder also this morning, I was a bit disappointed, because even if I was looking carefully on a new spot, which it looks interesting, but then this morning I totally didn't see no fish at all in the Eco Sounder. But in any case, yeah, I found a place that I felt it can be good. I baited also more abundantly comparing to the days before. Basically, I had a whole bucket, like 4 or 5 kilos, all on one rig, basically. And after, I don't know, 7-8 hours passed by since we dropped the rigs again, and I had finally a run after a very heavy shower of rain.
Yes.
And wow, at least here and there we can have some smile.
Yes.
But mostly now that I saw that there was other fishes in there, so we managed with your help that you put the fish down in safe, waiting for the judge to come. I managed to go again on the spot, baiting again abundantly, and hopefully
remove the rod, the rig,
yeah,
in the same place.
Yeah, this is something that I'm not get used to. But yeah, you are more expert in competition. Yes. You know that you need to gain and yeah, to have more. How can I say? To be fast and to be good with your teammate to synchronize at the best the time. Once you have a bite, that basically the rods are all in place for the more longer time as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when your rod are not in the water, they can't catch fish.
Yeah, you are having less chance to catch.
Yes.
What do you think?
Time pass fast, very fast.
Yeah. So what do you think? Also, you will adopt a new strategy then for the last night we have in front of us.
For the last night, the only one thing I don't try is put a rig inside this small dead arm with the small river. I hope with the rain she grow up.
Yeah.
And she flow more.
Yeah, more water.
Carp go enter inside.
Yeah, of course, it's a good option that often we see.
Yeah. That
during the heavy rain, because yeah, we expect more rain in the evening, in the night, and tomorrow. So this can be another good option.
Good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
And I keep the rod who makes the two run. Yesterday at the same place near the route, and maybe it be finished in beauty.
Yeah, at least even if we know that probably we celebrate that we didn't win, of course, but we celebrate the ending with a smile under a shower, with hopefully handling some fishes.
Yes, in competition, it's the only place you can be very, very happy to catch a 5 kilo fish. Maybe it changes.
Exactly. Normally,
the ranking change.
Yeah, normally as a carp hunters, we just target for the biggest fish.
Yes.
In a situation like this, you wish to catch more, smaller or bigger, it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Yes, all fish is important.
Absolutely. Okay, so I think now I will have a proper look on this common carp before the judge come for the weekend measurement, so we can see better what it was giving me a hard fight on the water.
Yes.
Oh, voilà. So yeah, as we see, this fish, it looks different than the first two fishes we catch earlier at the competition, and yeah, this is more chunky compared to the other who were more longer torpedo style, let's say, which is typical, I guess, from this this barrage lakes.
Yes.
Yeah, and also quite darker color, but this one, it's more golden, like a real queen. And also I love the mouth. Seems like it's never been caught before, basically. In very good shape. Nice fish, very, very strong, which gave me a hell of a fight.
Celle-là, c'est la classique.
On essaye tout. Hein.
So, Nicolas, I can call you Nico.
Yes. Yes.
More friendly. After a few days, I can say that I found a good friend. So
yes,
I'll call you Nico. So Nico, it's the last day. Actually, we only left a few hours before the competition officially finished. And yeah, I can say that it was a tough, never-ending race, I will say. But it was also a very good experience, to be honest. And yeah, nothing really moved on the other spots, but I know that, yeah, you wanted to change strategy, spot, and then you have been rewarded. Tell me more.
Yes. In first salvo, can I jump on this rock?
Yeah.
It's better now. Salvo, si tu veux, cette nuit, j'ai voulu changer un peu la stratégie. Et puis essayer le petit bras mort qui est sur le côté là. Alors il est très sale, très encombré. Alors j'ai beaucoup hésité avant de mettre un montage ici parce que j'avais peur de perdre le poisson dans les obstacles. Et donc j'ai trouvé une petite place propre et avec juste deux petites souches pas méchantes, et j'ai mis le montage entre les deux. Et puis ça a fonctionné là il y a pas longtemps. Et puis j'ai pu sortir le poisson parce qu'en fait elle est allée se mettre sur les petites souches un peu comme prévu, et après avec le bateau je suis allé directement dessus et j'ai récupéré toute la ligne sans tirer sur le poisson pour pas le stresser. Et au dernier moment j'ai soulevé le poisson. Boum. Et hop, directement dans l'épuisette. Donc il n'y a eu aucun combat, elle n'a pas eu le temps de comprendre ce qui se passait et elle a été tout de suite dans le filet. Donc une dernière prise vraiment originale.
Yeah, short but intense,
Yes.
basically. Nice, nice. Okay, so what do you think? You can show me this fish
Yes,
before the judge come to the measurement?
Yes.
So we have a look.
I can. Three, 2, 1, 0. Finish.
Finish. The end of the game. Now we must take out the rods from the water.
Thank you for all, Salvo.
It was a pleasure to fight next to you.
Yes,
We managed to land a
c'est partagé.
few fishes.
Oh, Carp is jumping.
just jumping now. He was saying goodbye.
Yes, see you.
So, Nico, we
Finish.
arrived to the end of this race. It was a week full of a lot of emotions, I have to say. Even if, how can I say, yeah, everything was kind of against us, I will say, but in any case, it's still fishing in a wild environment, so nothing is given for granted and nothing is easy on a place like this. We know that we didn't win the competition, but at the end also it's, I have to say that we come here just for the spirit to fish and to have a challenge, let's say, with many other fishermen, but also to have a challenge with a tough place like this one.
Yes, oui, le but c'était de réussir à prendre du plaisir, à prendre les poissons de Cabanac sur ce poste-là, parce que on ne pouvait pas bouger, hein. On savait bien que ce poste-là, c'était pas un poste de gagne, comme on dit. Mais on s'est bien amusé, on a pris du plaisir, on a fait connaissance aussi, et ça c'est bien. C'est ce que je retiendrai de cet événement aussi, c'est que Salvo et Vita, c'est des gens comme ça. Voilà. Et j'espère que tu t'es bien amusé, moi aussi ça a été le cas. Et à une prochaine fois au bord de l'eau, j'espère, très vite.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, yeah, time to pack down everything. Maybe also to dry a little bit more, because we had a lot of rain, especially now in these last few hours of the competition. So, yeah, what to say? Thank you very much for watching, to stay with us. Thanks to the organization for hosting us on this beautiful event. And what to say, keep in touch, subscribe the channel for Daiwa Carp, and see you on the next one.
See you.